Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another Rift video. I've been playing on and off since the last time I did a video, and right now things are going crazy because the first Rift expansion is about to come out, and I guess I should be helping. Here we go. And there's a bunch of insane events going on, including if you've never played and you want to play for free, this weekend is free. Also, plus I think there's like a 14-day trial, so you know you can always do that, and it's a heck of a fun game. I think if you're playing the free version, you can get up to level 20 before you... Oh, that's the way it works. Yeah, you can play for free. It's not a limited time trial. You can just play for free until you hit level 20. And then you can keep playing if you want. You just won't level up anymore. You can start another character or do whatever. So right now there are new expansions about to come out, and there's this crazy event. Like this is like the main capital city for this side, I think, and or at least for the elves or something. I don't know. Anyway, and the city is being attacked. Like all over, there's all these events, and so there's always something great in Rift called instant adventures that you can queue up for. What they do is they group you up with a bunch of people and they teleport you to some zone and they give you some quests and you do them as a group. And it's like standard MMO questing, but it's generated on the fly for you, and you've got a great group, and it's fun, it's fast paced, and there's great XP, and it doesn't feel grindy at all. It just feels like a really good time. It's a little like, you know, grouping up and doing a dungeon, except less stressy and much faster to get started. Oh, here we go. We're at one of the mini-boss phases of these events. So now, right now, the instant adventure for the expansion is special in that it's less, I don't know, less varied and randomly generated in that it's this attack on the city, but there appears to be like multiple sort of sub-adventures, like maybe, whoa, 6 or 7 that it cycles through. And at the end of the cycle, then there's like a gargantuan boss battle. There we go, leveled up. This is such good XP too. Like, so ridiculous. So we just finished one phase. We're just waiting for the next instant adventure to start up. Quest completed. Air Elementals over on, there we are, the northern side of the city. So we are currently, I mean, a full raid can be something like, what, 20 people? Maybe more than that. I'm not sure what it is right now. Looks like right now we're sitting at 13 people in the group. Now, most people are higher level. I'm not very high level. I'm 35 now. The cap is 50. Once the expansion comes out, it will be 60. And most of these enemies are level 50 enemies. So I'm really not helping much on the pure combat side. I mean, I'm contributing a tiny little bit, but not much. But about half the steps in each one of these instant adventures involves doing non-combat things, like clicking on objects, bringing them here, laying traps for in front of portals, guiding guards to their guard posts, little things like that. So even if you're not max level, there's still quite a lot to do. And it is such tremendous XP, I can't even tell you. It's actually kind of a shame in that I'm not doing the normal questing, which is great storyline questing. Wonderful. Oh, by the way, if you're finding there's too much crap on screen, that's not the game, that's me. I love mods, making my life more complicated apparently, but I don't know, I like lots of information on screen, so I don't mind being overloaded with information. Where are we still? We're still filling air elementals? Okay. So yeah, some of the steps don't need combat, in which case I'm definitely assisting in making things go faster. So, you know, everyone seems to be happy and having a great time, and there's plenty of high-level people that seem to be participating in this because the rewards are great for them too. There's artifact set rewards, there's items, and there's just lots of the various types of currencies that you can get in-game to buy epic items and stuff. So it's actually a really good thing. It's just a blast. And the fact that this is happening in Capital City, like that's one of the things I really like in World of Warcraft. And usually it happened around the expansion time, is when they'd have these events that would dramatically change the world. Like, you're just used to the world being in, I don't know, some way, right? The world is just this way, and that's just the way it is, and then you're going out and adventuring. And when the rules all get flipped on their heads, like capital cities are no longer a safe place to be. It's really exciting. I mean, this would be annoying if it went on all the time, but for a few days, hell yeah. It's like the time they had the Undead Plague in WoW, you know, where you could get, see, here we go, here's a good one for me to help. I'm going to help build barricades around the shops in the street here to defend them. So I'm just going to place these, while the higher levels might still continue with the combat, although most of those enemies are going to despawn now that that event has been overcome. So, I mean, this step is not as exciting, but I like that it can contribute. It also goes really fast, especially with a lot of people. Like, we had to place 18 of these barricades, and we're done. Now we're going back to kill invaders. Oh, by placing mines in front of their portals. So, where are the portals? Oh, there's one. So I should be able to go and place a mine in front of this. There we are. And booby trap the portal. There's another step that I can help. So, I mean, combat is fun. But this is, you know, it's nice. I like the variety that they give us. There's another one. Gotta get up on this cliff. That person's gonna beat me to it. I mean, it's almost so many people in the raid right now that, you know, you're fighting over clicks. But it doesn't matter. I mean, the more it goes, the faster it goes. It's not like you get rewarded for being the one who clicks. You just get rewarded when the step is done. Like so. Actually, I got my inventory over here that's filling up with these, like, sort of quest-related rewards. Oh, I have auto-loot, so you didn't actually see it loot, but down here, I got all this stuff. Plus, you're getting 20% more everything right now because of the expansion. I got an uncommon equipment cache. Let's open that up, see if I got anything good out of it. Not an upgrade. But I've gotten tons of upgrades from doing this. These caches, I think, are automatically based on your level. So as I've been leveling up doing this, I keep getting these caches. They're just uncommon items. They're just green items, which is a sort of basic magic item. It's not like rare or anything like that. But it means it's geared to my new higher level, which is good because I need loot that's appropriate to my level now. Because most of my level is back from like level, I don't know, 25 or something. I've been running a lot of dungeons, and they're a ton of fun. That is a hell of a lot of people. I would like to get on the other side and not die. Because if I draw aggro from these guys, I'm pretty much just dead. So now we have to defend one of the ward stones. Oh my god, there's so much going on here. It's called AoE, my puny AoE. Although actually, I'm doing noticeably more here. Some of these little cockatrices, I think, are lower level or non-elite or something like that, so I'm actually doing a respectable amount of damage. Respectable, not respectable. The damage is very respectable. It's like, excuse me, sir, do you mind if I hurt you a little bit? I mean, I don't want to be a bother. It's harsh discipline to heal myself up while I'm doing damage. So one of the things, since this is a step I can't really help as much for, that I love about the game are the talent trees, and I've now like got myself. I've got 3 separate trees or souls, or I don't remember what they're called, roles, set up for myself with completely different like sets of trees, because I can't really demonstrate it here, but yeah, there's something like 9 of these different souls that you can lock in, and you can pick any combination of those. Or rather, it's like 9 per class. So Cleric, there are 4 classes. Cleric is one of the classes. There's like 9 different souls or something. Maybe there's 7. I don't remember. No, I think there's like 9. So you can pick 3 of those. So you end up with like tons of combination. I mean, it's like 9 pick 3, so do the math. It turns into like a lot of different possibilities. Now some work better than others. Like here, this is my DPSE build, so I've got 3 that are kind of DPSE. Well, the Justicar I'm not really using at all, actually, so I could even switch this out to one of the others. There we go. I guess there's 8 in total. Yeah. So then my healing one, and then I've built one for tanking, and that way I've always got something to do in the dungeon, because when I queue up for a dungeon, which you can do from this screen, you can check off which roles you want to play. I don't prefer tank, just because I don't know the dungeons at this point. And the tank really pays off. Tank is usually the leader, so it usually pays, whoa, to have a tank that knows what they're doing. So I haven't been going for that if I can avoid it. But I like healing and I like DPSing. So it's nice to be able to switch back and forth so easily and have different types. Like I could have more than one. Well, there's a big I could have more than one type of healing build depending on what kind of role to play. Because some are better for like single target healing. If you're just say if you're raiding, this comes up like mostly later high end stuff. Or actually, that's a good example. You might have one build that's really good for healing in dungeons, since dungeons are 5-man dungeons, and usually it's just the main tank that takes most of it. You're being destroyed here. And then when you're in a raid, you might be in the Like, a raid can be like lots of people. It can be like 20, 40 people. I don't know. I don't know what the raid size is. But your healers are usually split up into the ones who are responsible for keeping the main tank alive, and the ones who are responsible for keeping everyone else alive. And so some builds you can set up are really, really good at just doing that sort of AoE mass healing, like healing 10 people at a time with one spell, and others are just really good at keeping one target alive. I'm being killed. Alright, let's just run away. Bravely run away. Oh my god, we actually failed. I've never seen it fail on a step. I don't think we had enough high-level people here. Usually these guys just fall over time and time again. I'm playing at a really odd time. Like 1 in the afternoon. I mean, it's a Saturday, but in the evenings there's like huge numbers of people. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to demonstrate that. And say that it's really enjoyable, and you guys should still give this a try. I mean, I understand if you don't like MMOs, but if you think you might, try Rift. It's very, very standard MMO. Guild Wars tries to break all the rules. Rift just tries to take all the existing rules and implement them better than ever. And I think they do a great job. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.